right, and welcome to the finals of the Climbing New Zealand National Open Bouldering Championships. This is the finals. You hopefully tuned in for the first preliminary rounds where we had 14 to 15 competitors in each category. We are now down to the top 6. We have 6 of New Zealand's best climbers ready to perform on some of the best blocks that have been set in New Zealand. We have 4 men's problems and 4 women's problems coming at you from the New Zealand Climbing National Open Boulder Champs. I'm one of your commentators, Zane Bray, and with me I have...
Rima Cades, commentator number 2.
Number 2.
Very excited.
But number 1 in my books.
Ooh.
We're so excited to be here today. Thank you to Rab, motivated to help people climb more outdoors, and Northern Rocks, your indoor bouldering gym in Glenfield, North Shore.
And North Face.
Committed to the outdoors. On screen right now we have our top competitors that made it through the preliminary rounds. We have 6 men, 6 women. We have Henry Booker from Rotorua, who managed to sneak in 6th place into the finals. Super strong.
We have also Alexander Casey of Auckland.
Will be on screen momentarily. Here he is,
Yeah,
still pulling the hard moves.
Trying hard.
This is his hometown, his home gym. He's an instructor here at Northern Rocks.
And this is Oscar Wolfe. Really strong, really controlled, crushed so many problems.
All the way up from Wellington. And we also have George Sanders, also representing Wellington. Has also represented New Zealand in multiple competitions. Super strong, fantastic competitor.
This is Tom Walden from Rotorua Climbing Club. One of the final... No.
Edit. That was a bit of an edit there. Sorry guys. That was Oliver Saw. This is Daniel Krippner. Currently coming into the competition in first place after ascending every single climb in the competition. We will come back to you with images of Tom Walden, who did an amazing job of ascending most of the problems, coming into the finals in 2nd place. It was an exciting first round, and into the finals we have 6 men and 6 women. On screen right now we have Isabella Shanks. Oh, bit of a shake in the screen there. Daniel Krippner there, ready to pull on.
This is Kiri, working on one of the final problems.
Kiri Shirabara from Wellington. Isabella Shanks all the way up from the Waikato. Super strong climber. Brother or sister of Oliver Shanks.
This is Ceres on one of the very balancey slab problems. So controlled.
Ceres Tan also represented New Zealand, as did Sarah Tetzlaff all the way up from the Bay of Plenty. Bay of Plenty sport climbing. Also went to the Youth Olympics a few years ago. Super strong, along with Abby Gibbett, still wearing the same orange top as Sarah.
Abby has been crushing it from the start.
And in first place coming into the finals for the woman, we have Amanda Speed, aka Speedy. Super strong. We are moments away from starting our climbing competition today. The format of this afternoon is there are 4 problems. Each climber has 4 minutes to get as far as they can on these 4 problems. They're going to come out and view the problems, be shown the problems for 2 minutes, and then they all go back into isolation, and they do not get to see each other climb.
And they get to ponder about all of their beta. Same formats where they have to get to the bonus holes or the zone to get points, and then extra points for topping out the problem.
And once they've had their 4-minute attempt on the problem, they all go back into isolation, where they get to ponder the next problem. Dun, dun, dun.
Very dramatic. Thanks, Zane. That's a very heavy environment in the climber isolation area. They all just sit there and ponder, don't really talk to each other.
We can't quite see it on the screen, but on the very right-hand edge there is a cloth hanging up. All of the competitors are hiding behind that. They cannot see anything that's going on. The anticipation, the nerves are all high.
Oh, and they're just about to come out and check out all the problems.
As our first climber, Isabella from Wellington.
Oh, she's looking pretty psyched. I reckon she looks very ready to crush.
Isabella Shanks here from Waikato. Next up we have Cyrus Tan, all the way up from Christchurch, Canterbury.
And we have Sarah Tetzlaff from Bay of Plenty. Then we have Abby Gabbard, very chill, just calmly walking to the stage. And next one will be Amanda Speedy. Very serious, very composed.
Speedy is coming into this competition in first place.
There you go.
And then for the men, we have 6 men who have battled it out in the first round.
Oh.
First person there was Henry Booker from Rotorua Climbing Club.
Still keeping the beanie, change the clothes. We also have Alexander Casey from Auckland.
And
Oscar Wolfe from Wellington. George Sanders from Wellington as well.
Wellington's putting in a strong contingent with his men.
One we have Tom Walden from Rotorua Climbing Club, and the last but not least, Daniel Krippner from technically Rotorua Climbing Club.
Daniel Krippner, super duper strong, started climbing in Hamilton, joined the Rotorua Climbing Club, has recently moved down to Christchurch. Is based all over Auckland as a competitive climber.
Man of mystery. Still wearing the Waikato University shirt.
All of these climbers that we see in front of us now, they have a couple of minutes to view each climber. They try and work out the beta, work out how to climb the climb before they get to pull on and throw down and show us how it's done.
And they can look.
So there are 4 problems here. The men are off to men's problem 1, and the woman's off to women's problem 1. The women are climbing on the yellow, as we see here. Cyrus holding onto the first hold. They all need to work out how to make their way through it. And the men, George Sanders there, and Henry Booker touching the first holds. They cannot leave the ground for this viewing.
But they can touch the holds.
Some of these competitors, they'll be working independently, working out the moves themselves alone. Some of them will be sharing information, sharing beta, working out how to climb it. They are competing against each other, but climbing is a team sport. It's individual, but at the end of the day, it comes down to one person versus the holds. And if you are the strongest person on the day, we'll see Daniel Krippner. Here we go. Speedy talking to our other fellow competitors, trying to work it out.
They're still looking at the first problem.
They have 2 minutes to work out this first problem. Speedy trying to work out if she can reach around the corner to that first hold. She's not allowed to touch it, because if she touches it, that's her attempt.
They can only touch the first hold.
Cyrus over there on the right-hand side, looking at the other side of the hold, trying to work out the best way to hold it.
Daniel Krippner is starting to check out the top section of the boulder.
Oh, he sounds confident, looking confident there.
He's looking pretty stoked.
Oscar Wolfe kicking his leg out like he's going to throw a toe hook.
Practicing the dyno. Oh, I'm very excited for the dynamic moves.
It's the National Boulder Championships here. We've got an amazing set of route setters that put these holds up on the wall for everybody. Well, moving on to the next problem.
And they have to go. 2 minutes are up.
On to the men's 2 and the women's 2. Final problem.
Oh, this one is going to be exciting. Looks like from the first 2 holds of the men's second problem, they will have to dyno to the one-handed sloper on the right-hand side and catch that volume with the right foot and swing out and try not to fall off.
They're all trying to decide whether that left hand is a pinch or a sloper. Henry's opting for the thumb in there. They're all weighing it up, trying to work out how far it is to go. It's going to be exciting finals here.
And potentially it's not even the hardest part of the route. Once they've done that, they will also have to traverse off to the left, catch a pretty terrible hold with their left hand and left foot.
We were lucky enough to talk to the route setters today. These routes are looking pretty damn exciting. See Sarah's about to pull on there, thinking about the problem. It's not as straightforward as it seems. It's not just strength. Look at Oscar Wolfe's shoulders there. It's not just about the shoulders. We're going to be strong, but we're going to have to be technical. There we go. Tom Walden trying to get his hand to his foot while standing on the ground, working out the moves. They're all talking to each other. At the end of the day, it comes down to the best climber on the day, the one who can do the moves.
I think it's really cool that they actually can discuss like different approaches to do the climb.
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the day, like, you have to be the one to do the moves. But as a team, you can work together to work out what the right moves for everyone is going to be, what the route setters were imagining when they put up these awesome holds.
And they also have such different styles, so even if a setter had imagined some specific beta for a route, a climber with a different style will probably do it in a slightly different way. So I'm sure it's very exciting for the setters as well.
Oh, and the woman here looking at this one that was predominantly triangular volumes and through the pink holds. It's a pretty exciting way to use these volumes. Cirrus is considering a toe hook.
Whilst not leaving the ground.
With this problem that Tom Walden from Rotor is looking at here, I cannot see any holds on those volumes. Can you?
There are no holds, just the volumes.
So only holding these big triangular angled holds on the slab of death.
And also you can see that there are white stripes on these volumes where it says simple or just the white triangles. You can't actually hold the volume there. They're all like really smooth and slippery. So that's going to make it a bit harder for them as well.
And this pink one, the women are on with the pink holds and the volumes. Pretty exciting. Looks like there's a good hand jam in there. Some fantastic holds to work with. The route setters have outdone themselves today.
Oh, I'm pretty excited to see how they're going to go with the hand jam, because it's a bit of tread climbing there as well.
It's got an amazing set of route setters here today for Climbing New Zealand. We have James FM, this is his home ground at Northern Rocks. We have Tyler Fleury, who's come up all the way from Wellington. We've got another young man here from Rotorua. Alex KC is in the background there. This is his home ground. He has been sitting here, but he hasn't been involved in any of this. As the men head off to their third problem.
To their fourth problem.
Are we on to 4 already?
We're on to
Someone
number
needs
4.
to count better.
Yeah, it's okay. It's as many fingers, but less than fingers on the hand. This is their final problem.
This one for the men looks incredibly exciting.
Match on the jug. And then the jump, based on what Oscar was just trying to do.
You all have to stick around and see this finals here.
Yep.
It looks like it's so close, but the men have to start on that right-hand hold, and they're going to have to jump all the way through to the left-hand side there.
That's a long way to go to the left, and that's why they separated the men's fourth and women's fourth problems, so the men could have enough space to dyno. A long Way to go. I think Daniel Krippner is getting excited about the big dynamic move. And heel hook, apparently.
I think all the men are getting pretty excited about this. There's so much potential coming through to the woman.
Hey.
The women's final. We have a beautiful yellow climb here up in the corner, similar to the green climb. Similar space, similar area to the green climb.
So it's going to be quite delicate, quite balancy, and also like really high tension moves.
I don't know if you guys noticed before, but Curry in the Dynamite's green t-shirt there, a lot of tape on her elbow. She left a lot of skin on the wall working so hard for these problems earlier today. These
Blood sacrifice.
These climbers, these competitors, these athletes are doing such amazing work, giving everything they can for this National Open Bouldering Championships here in Auckland. And that's time.
And this is it. This is the viewing time over. So most of the competitors are going back into the competitor isolation areas, and we're going to have Henry Booker and Kiri Shibahara starting off with the women's first and men's first problems.
If we remember back to the start of the viewing, the women start on the yellow, on the far left-hand side of the wall. Big move, the men, look at them, all trying to work out the move.
They're definitely going for the collaboration strategy.
Best plan ever, whereas the women seem a little bit more distant, spacing themselves out.
Maybe more competitive. Ooh. This is Kiri getting ready, getting her balance sorted. Hydrating, good.
Whereas the men are all about the moves and getting it done. The women are here just to hang out, have a good time. Sarah Tetzlaff is totally working out the move.
And planning the crushing from Bay of Plenty.
Should we tell her this is not how you dance?
Definitely not. I think they're doing great. She looks really serious. I think I'm really quite excited to see her climb.
I'm excited to see this men's problem number 1.
Mm-hmm. So they should be out on the floor any minute now.
Tensions are high. Sarah's already putting her shoes on. She's going to get warmed up and ready to go. Sarah Tetzlaff comes out in position number 4. Kiri Shibahara is already rehearsing the moves. She's our first person out of the blocks. Henry Booker there in the left-hand corner. Excited to get his shoes out.
A new outfit again for Henry. This is men's first boulder problem that
comes up through this beautiful, like super slopey holds. There's very little texture on any of them.
Tiny crimps and a really hard move to the top. Look at it.
If you watch the first round of the National Boulder Championships, you would have seen these guys working super hard. This is level up. We're going to be working even harder. I want these guys to scream at you. I want you to scream at them.
I think we'll be hearing a lot of power screaming this round.
We heard Daniel Krippner making lots of noise in the last round.
And it worked for him. He flashed everything apart from one problem.
He was the only person to send all 5 problems.
I reckon he was very efficient. Only 1 attempt for 5 routes and 2 attempts for the 6th one. Dispatched all of them. And this is Henry looking really, really focused.
Henry representing the Rotorua Climbing Club, Scarpa ambassador.
And he's such a beautiful, very static, very controlled, strong climber. Really cool to see him on like strenuous problems. Tends to go for like big reach moves, iron courses.
And he always brings a beautiful smile to his game as well. He's here for the love of climbing.
And love of style.
This is the woman's first climb, coming up through these hard crimps on the left-hand side and big slopers on the right-hand side to finish on the big sloper at the top on the left.
And also don't be deceived by large holds. If they're large, it doesn't mean that they're good. A couple of them look pretty jaggy from afar, but they're actually really slopey and quite hard to hold.
From the position we're in here in the commentator's booth, we can see the top of that yellow one, and it's not a big jug. And the men are warming up. Alex KC, Speedy over there. Speedy on the tension board here at Northern Rocks. Alex KC on the system board, climbing over the top of Suristan. Casually throwing through holds as a climbing New Zealand athlete. We want to warm up, but we don't want to burn out.
Easy is trying hard on the tension board. Tiny, tiny holds. She's looking strong on that. Go, Sarah.
Sarah's trying to choose the best holds to warm up on.
And they get warm, but not too tired.
Sarah has been a New Zealand representative athlete in her Scarpa Dragos for quite some time now. Well known for being able to pull it out of the bag and crush. Oscar Wolfe on the left there has recently made it into the Opens after being a youth competitor for a very long time. Despite the size of his shoulders and his guns, he's not as old as those shoulders look.
And the sideburns, don't forget the sideburns. That's why he's got the power. I have a lot of really strong climbers here.
We watched him in the preliminary rounds here, pulling down super hard. He's an incredibly strong climber and one to watch now and in the future.
A lot of campusing. So much campusing. Such a strong climber. Beautiful technique as well.
His confidence when climbing is phenomenal. Just he'll spot the hold and it doesn't matter where it is, he'll go get it. Really good to watch climbing.
He's really dynamic but also incredibly precise with his movement. And Daniel Krippner on tension board.
Speedy here took a few years off climbing to go and experience life and do some studies. Just back into climbing hard.
Yeah.
Only been competing now for the last couple of years after quite a few years off. Is climbing incredibly strongly. Quite lean and lanky with long arms.
Maybe those couple of years off climbing were good for, I don't know, getting better at everything really. Judging by how she's climbing, she's looking so strong.
Suristan here is also known as Chicks and Chalks on Instagram. Chicks and Chalks, she does a lot of training down at Uprising in Christchurch. A local Christchurch girl, super strong. Uprising in Christchurch is a phenomenal boulder gym. And Suristan or Chicks and Chalks does a lot of coaching down there. Fantastic.
And a lot of really useful beta videos as well. Yeah, not even like, even if you don't climb in the Uprising gym, I find it quite helpful to watch her climb.
Someone forgot to tell George Sanders there were holds in between those ones.
Or that you can use your feet. That's all right.
I feel like this is not warming up.
Too strong for his feet anyway. He's looking pretty stoked. It's good to see that.
I guess one of the first major competitions we've had here in New Zealand since our COVID lockdowns. It's great to see so many strong competitors coming out and pulling down. Daniel Krippner is well known as a strong outdoors climber. competes when he can. Pulling plastic is not his forte, but he is good at it.
He is.
So good to watch.
Not bad at all. Look at him. So controlled.
Do you think someone needs to tell him there's holes in between there, in the middle?
So good at heel hooks as well. It's definitely his forte.
Massive
And
thanks
Henry.
to us. Massive thanks to our sponsors here, RAB for outdoor people, the North Face, Uprising, and Climbing New Zealand. Thank you guys for checking us out on Skysportnext.
Sarah is with her massage gun. That looks pretty aggressive, but also kind of pleasant. She looks like she's enjoying it.
It's great with the frame rate we've got here. Look at those vibrations.
I'd love to watch that in slow motion.
Izzy there, looking a little bit nervous, a little bit serious, ready to go. We're all waiting for go time now.
And with the go time, we will have Henry and Kiri starting it off. Kiri from Wellington and Henry from Rotorua Climbing Club. Is that the starting signal?
We're moments away from starting here. Stand by. Waiting for that final call.
I think there's only a few minutes to go.
Henry's getting his shoes on in the back there.
Hopefully by the time they jump back on the wall, they will remember the beta that they thought about when they saw the problems. And hopefully they actually had enough time to recover between now and the qualifiers. They had about 3.5, 4 hours off.
And if you guys watched any of the qualifiers, you would have seen there was a lot of hard pulling involved.
There was a battle for each of them.
So not only have these competitors had to climb 5 problems, 25 minutes of climbing, they now have to pull down on 4 more problems to define who is our national boulder champion.
Oh, and these boulder problems now are, they look like they're a fair bit harder than those that they had at the qualifiers. So being either warmed up or already pre-tired and maybe missing a couple of layers of skin from the qualifiers, it's going to be a tough battle for them. But they look really psyched.
Henry over there and Curry ready to go. Curry with the tape on her elbow.
Kiri is ready for the battle. Kiri was crushing it at the qualifiers rounds.
There's quite a crowd here sitting, waiting and watching, ready for the finals. The camera angle doesn't get it there, it's all down below us. We have a few hundred people here sitting inside Northern Rocks in Glenfield. Ready, excited, waiting.
Ready to support all of our competitors.
This is the National Boulder Championships for Climbing New Zealand.
Northern Rocks. Auckland's bouldering gym. Such an exciting place. Lots of amazing setters setting routes for the bouldering competition and just resetting them regularly for day-to-day climbers.
You don't need to be the best climber in New Zealand to pull down here. Anyone can come and give it a go. Climbing for everybody.
Oh, we've heard another signal. Our first climbers, so Henry and Kiri will be starting in a minute now.
So despite having quite a large, reasonable sized audience here, checking out the bouldering, sitting on the mats, we've still got quite a few people pulling onto the wall, trying some of the boulders here at Northern
You
Rocks.
see the big white curtain, that's the isolation area. So behind that curtain we have all of our competitors, and that way they can't see what their competitors are doing when they're trying to send the boulder problems. And yep, this is the view from behind the curtains. This is the isolation area.
These people back here in isolation cannot communicate in any way, shape or form with people outside of isolation. You guys watching us now have a backseat view to all of the excitement. You will be able to watch these competitors climb and fall and sit in isolation.
And climb again. And maybe not fall that time. Maybe get to the top.
We are nearly ready for the finals of the Climbing New Zealand Open Boulder Series. Live from Northern Rocks with our sponsors RAB for Mountain People and the North Face.
So there's our crowd, including the competitors that had to go in the qualifying rounds, but unfortunately didn't make it through to the finals. They're very psyched to see their peers compete in the finals. A few of them are watching there.
In round one, we had 14 men and 15 women take part to try and compete to be Climbing New Zealand's National Boulder Champions. Only 6 made it through to the finals. These 6 people that we have in front of us here, we have Kiri Shirabara, who is sitting there, Isabella Shanks from the Waikato, Cirrus Tan, who is sitting next to Kiri just before, from Canterbury, Sarah Tetzlaff from Bay of Plenty, Abby Gibbert from Bay of Plenty, and Amanda Speed from Bay of Plenty. On our screen now we have Daniel Krippner on the left there, Tom Walden on the right. These two are coming in first and second place. Behind them we have Oscar Wolfe on the left. George Sanders is somewhere in there. Alexander KC from Auckland and Henry Booker. Our top 12 competition climbers in New Zealand, ready to battle it out to be the top Climbing New Zealand Open Boulder champion.
And ready to jump on the top 4 problems. 4 different problems for men and 4 different problems for women. Fantastically set on this wall. Quite spread out, more spread out than the qualifying round, so there will be a lot of space for them to try all the cool moves.
It's hard to tell, but there is a lot of excitement and nervousness inside the isolation area.
Even more so now than it was in the qualifying rounds, now that they got to see the problems and discuss the beta and all the different ways they could do the problems and still probably try them all different ways, because they have such varying styles and abilities and just physical attributes of strengths and heights and everything. So I reckon there'll still be a lot of variety and the type of climbing that we'll be seeing.
We have 1 minute before Henry Booker and Kiri Shibahara come out. As soon as they come out and reach that wall, they have 4 minutes. 4 minutes is all they get to attempt these first problems.
Same as last time, they get extra points for flashing the problems. They get less points with every attempt. And they get points for getting to the bonus hold, which is also called the zone, and for topping the problem. So less than a minute to go until we get to see the action. I'm sure the setters are also very excited to see how the climbers approach their routes, because I'm sure they had some kind of beta in mind, but it may not necessarily be the case, depending on the climber's style or mood or whatever it is that they decide to do.
And we're on. Here we go. Yes. Here comes Henry Booker and Kiri Shibahara. Ready to pull down on our first problems. And we're off. Henry looking at the black problem there. And Kiri on the yellow to the left.
Henry already has chalk on his face. I reckon he's ready. Kiri.
Nice big span for Kiri. Bit of tape on her elbow there from beating herself up in that first round, taking on the problems pretty hard.
Tape must be working. She's looking real strong. Oh,
famous
that
last
hold
words.
is not that great. That is strong move to the sloper.
Henry's weighing it up.
Henry.
Oh,
nice.
can he? Ooh, denied.
Denied. This
Those
is
slopers are pretty miserable.
quite a hard angle. Double sloper. All right, Kiri's trying again. Big long span.
Oh, nice heel hook. Come on. Come on,
Into
Kiri.
the undercling.
Oh, so much control. Trying to work out her hand position.
Bump.
Oh, denied. Come on, Henry.
Double sloper. Pretty dire foot here for Henry.
Desperately trying to get something out of those slopers.
That next move is looking really hard for Henry. And he knows it.
He's looking so focused. Ready to go. In the middle of the screen, then we've got the Eddie from the circuit climbing.
This start is very much Henry style with a very long span.
Oh, beautiful toe hook from Kiri, but denied again. Come on. 1 minute 48 in.
They have just over 2 minutes to go until they have to stop, take a rest before they get to try the second problem in the block. All right, Kiri's trying again. And heel hook on the big slopey jug thing.
Good control there. Beautiful toe hook to hold the tension. Can she work out the hands? Oh, yes. She's going to come into the slap.
Yeah, nice. And she's off again. Henry. Henry is attempting the slopers again. Big open-handed sloper on the left.
That left hand
and
is
slightly more
miserable.
positive sloper. Also sloper on the right. He's looking in control.
So
Looking
much
strong.
in control. Oh,
Hey.
that's the high heel. Big call from young Henry there. 1 minute 10 to go.
Here he's back on the wall.
See if she can work out how to pull through to that big slope on the underside of the roof. 1 minute left.
And Kiri is off.
These problems are a step up from the opening round this morning.
They look like they're significantly harder than the previous rounds. All right, is Henry going to go for the heel hook?
He's got the toe.
Yeah.
Nice. Come on.
Got the toe. So
That
much
toe's
tension.
holding him in there.
Come on, Henry.
Come on.
Yes, he's going for the heel hook.
That's epically high.
Can he pull through to the next awful sloper? No. He cannot. Not this
The
time.
$1 million question is that the right beta? And that's
That
it.
is a great question. We don't have the answer for it right now.
Next up, coming out imminently, we have Isabella Shanks from Waikato and Alexander Kishkornish from Auckland. Alex KC.
Trying the same problems. So Izzy will be trying the yellow and Alex will be jumping on the black. Be interesting to see the same or different beta from them and see how we do.
The way these competitions go is we have our 6th place person coming out first. This is our 5th place person. We're working our way forward into those in first place.
All right, Izzy's on the wall. She's looking strong on the first moves. Getting up to the left-hand side crimps in a minute. There's,
Nice use of the heel hook
crimps.
to pull through.
Yeah. She's
Oh,
on
straight
the
into
slopey
it.
jug. Nope. Apparently not so great.
Going backwards and forwards there. Oh, Alex KC straight in there. Straight into that toe hook. Ooh, no. Barely.
Oh, Alex is strong.
Tensioning off that toe hook to hold himself against those slopers.
Pulling hard on the awful slopers. Cut loose. Whoa.
Straight
Going
into
for the heel hook.
just like Henry Booker. And
Doesn't work.
denied like Henry. Ouch.
Okay,
As he's
easy.
got an awesome swing there. Totally holding it together nicely. Can she work it out? Oh,
Not this time.
so much pressure on that shoulder. We're a minute 14 in. We've got just over 2 minutes to go. Alex breaking out the brush.
Using the power of the brush on the slopers. That might make all the difference for him.
I applaud the optimism there.
All right. Both Alex and Izzy are on the wall.
Nice work, Izzy.
Nice.
She's abandoning that first heel hook. Straight into some different beta. And Alex is in there too. It's going to go to the high heel. He's
So
thinking about it.
Oh, a
Other
different
side.
heel.
Nice work.
That's exciting.
And
Matching the
Izzy's
sloper.
through the roof.
Whoa.
Pulling the
Alex
face.
is off.
Oh, she's going to
Whoa,
do
Izzy.
it. Crossover. Come on. Crank it out.
Come on.
Come on. Get it,
She's
get it,
so
get it, get it.
close. Yeah. And she got it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well done, Izzy.
Nice work. That's one top for Izzy. We still have a minute 40 for Alex KC to pull this black.
He had an exciting beta attempt at the left heel hook instead of the right one before. He looked really good on it. I wonder if he's going to try it again. Let's see.
About to find out.
Yeah.
These are
Start
miserable
looking
slopers.
Really strong on the start. Matching the sloper. And
Oh.
he's off.
Feel like he needs a little bit more chalk, maybe. A bit more chalk, bit more brushing. Gotta hold that tension.
We have 1 minute to go. Probably has 1, maybe 2 attempts in him.
A minute is all you need.
That's all you need to send. Come on, Alex.
45 seconds left. Come on, Alex. Come
Nice.
on. Nice. Holding that toe hook.
Oh, so
Beautiful.
much tension. Yeah.
And
To
his
the
fantastic
sloper.
Evolve shoes there. Come
That's
on.
the heel hook.
Oh,
got it.
look at that wrap. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Of he had it.
he nearly did.
So that second sloper was the zone holds. He didn't. I don't think he got the points for
And
that
coming out
zone.
to Izzy here, that final reach was like right within her grasp. She had that beautifully. Such a tenuous reach. Next up, third on the cards, we have Cyrus Tan from Christchurch and Oscar Wolfe from Wellington. These guys are currently placed fourth in the competition. It all comes down to the finals, though. Two incredibly strong competitors. Let's see what Oscar has to bring.
Oh, I hope Oscar is gearing up for the flash. Going through his beta. Oh,
Oh, access denied. Come on, Cyrus.
that sloper is looking brutal for the guys.
It's almost like Cyrus is trying to do this move semi-static. There we go. Come on,
Yeah.
lock the heel. Bring the Oxen shoes. Oh, so much control, so much power.
Oh, so much tension.
Can she
She's
hold the
looking-
swing?
I think she can.
Oh,
She's
she
looking
has.
So strong.
Oh, that was epic. Come on.
Yeah. Next holds the slopey joggy thing. Looking
Meanwhile,
awesome,
Oscar's
and
doing
he's off.
really well on this black. No, he's not. Famous last words.
Slopers definitely need more brushing.
Cyrus trying to soak herself up. 1 minute in, one attempt. Attempt number 2. Straight
She's
to it.
doing it more dynamically this time.
Not mucking around.
No.
Needs to bring the power. Ooh, controlling the swing beautifully. Come on, Cyrus. Sorts the feet out.
All right, next hold
Fantastic.
is zone hold. Yeah, come on,
hold
Cyrus,
it.
you got it.
She can hold it and control. She's got the zone.
She can catch it.
Now she needs to work out the next move. Come on. Just need to match the heel with the hand. Come on. Oh, go on the toe. Nice. Oh, easy as. Casual.
Oh, it's exciting.
Start showing her strength.
I know, she looks so relaxed. She looks like she's resting on that crimp. So strong. And now the heel hook. Onto the sloper.
Showing us her awesome skills and abilities. That's why she is a climbing New Zealand athlete, representing New Zealand in multiple disciplines. Just going to chalk up for the final hold because why not?
And she got it. That's amazing.
Second attempt. Job done. With 1 minute 30 left, just under 1 minute 30, we have Oscar Wolfe. Trying to check out the hold.
Maybe if he could jump higher, he could see the final holds.
Nothing stopping you going a little bit further afield to check out the holds.
Try new disciplines, get better at jumping. All right. 1 minute to go.
Clock's ticking, Oscar. Come on. Coming all the way up from Wellington to pull down at the Climbing New Zealand Open Boulder Champs.
Pull on the best slopers.
Hoping to take gold.
All right, first sloper, here we go. Next sloper. He's looking strong.
He is strong, but can he make it work?
Hey.
Oh.
Not this time.
Desperately trying to pull through hard, fast and heavy. Less than 30 seconds left. Is he going to give it another go? Got to get that zone. No
One
zone,
last
no
attempt.
points. 12 seconds, 10. And that's it.
And
There
time's up.
That's
Next.
0 points.
We have Sarah from Bay of Plenty and George from Wellington.
And Cyrus with so much control and power pulling down on that yellow climb before. Let's see if Sarah can match Cyrus's skills and abilities on this yellow. George Sanders here, about to pull on the black. Amazing skills and ability.
But can he hold the slopers?
There we go. It's all in that toe hook, isn't it? Holding that tension. Straight in there. George is not mucking about.
Nice controlled swing there into the toe hook. And second sloper. Nope. All right.
Doesn't like it.
No. Right.
Let's see what Sarah does. Easy reach for her.
Yeah, straight for the swing. Next crimp.
Nice.
She's making it look easy.
Not mucking about.
No, she is not. All right, next hold is the bonus hold.
Beautiful into the heel hook. She's going to bump her straight through. Ooh.
Right, we have George here.
Less than 1 minute in, and we've also got already got some beautiful pulling. Come on, George.
All right, that sloper looks pretty hard, and I think it's even harder than it looks. Definitely needs more brushing again.
Sarah's got this in the bag. She knows it. She can see it. She's trying to get committed. Focused. I'm going to get it, she says. Raw.
Get to the top. And she is... Nope, she's not. She is on the wall. All right. Matching with foot to tap it to get the first starting points. And on the crimps, making the crimps look really easy.
Wonder why she let go. Keep going. Come on. Come on, George. These holds that George has his right hand on, the dual text holds. The white side of it is polished, super slick. You cannot stand on it. The only option you've got on that hold is the toe hook. You need to hold that.
Sarah's back on the wall. I wonder if she maybe thought of new beta to try the route.
Looks like she's got it down, like super smooth through there. Needs to get those feet up. There we go. Come on now.
Oh yeah, so smooth. Matching the crimp and into the sloper.
Wow.
Yeah. Whoa,
So
that
much
foot
control.
drag. That drag was beautiful.
Just not mucking around now.
And one rock over to the top. Come on. Yeah.
Big Gaston pull. Oh,
1
wrapping the
minute.
heel. Sorry, wrapping the knee. I feel like we saw someone do that earlier today.
It did.
Sorting those hands out.
It's very exciting. It didn't really work out super well for them, but it's quite an entertaining show. But Sarah's got it.
Oh,
Amazing.
fantastic.
What a
So
scene.
strong. Super impressive. She goes back to isolation to hang out with the rest of them. She cannot share beta, cannot share information with the other climbers.
She can just sit in the corner, hydrating, being stoked about how she's done.
George now has 20 seconds left.
Hey, caught the sloper. I
Come
think.
on.
Oh, no.
Access denied.
10 seconds to go. He's probably going to tap out. And
4 climbers down. Oh, Sarah was so much control on the shallow. It was really good to watch. Similar to Sarah's tan with her ability to pull down on those holds. And we come second to last climbers. We have Abby Gibbard from Bay of Plenty and Tom Walden representing Rotorua. Coming down to the pointy end.
so those are the guys who came second in the qualifying rounds.
And they have 4 problems. This is the first of 4 problems to make it through, to be crowned Climbing New Zealand's National Boulder Champion.
Abby is looking good to the start of the problem already.
Tom's already got the toe hook in there.
All right, Abby is on the sloper, which means that she's past the bonus hold on her first go. She is 2 holds from the end. She's looking good.
And
And
Tom Walden.
Abby is about to flash the problem. She got it. Go Abby.
Nice. And on the other side we have Tom Walden, also on his first attempt, pulled through the bonus hold. Oh, can you hear the crowd, the excitement from the crowd there? The gasp of disbelief as he peels off that second to last hold.
And that second to last hold is a tiny, tiny crimp.
And this is Abby finishing that last problem like it's not a thing at all. So much control, so much footwork and power, good hip flexibility.
She looked like she had to double check with the judge. Like, is that it? Oh, that was easy. Oh, brushing
She's like,
the
did
crimp.
I get out of bed for this? It was too easy. We have Tom Walden. We're 1 minute 50 in. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Brushing the crimp that no one had touched before. He was the first person to get that far up the boulder problem. Let's see if he gets us this time.
Tom Walden, an Evolve athlete. Thinking about how he's going to get through the slopers into the pinch. The pinch on their second to last hold.
He didn't seem to have too much trouble with the slopers.
He's got amazing self-control, tension. Psyching
Very
himself
strong
up.
open hand as well. Not swinging out at all. Nice and static into the toe hook.
Come on. Oh, slap on that volume. The chalk flapping around, 1 minute to go. Come on, Tom. Oh, I love the way
On
it
to the next
straight
sloper.
through.
Come on. He was looking so good on that.
Oh,
The
heartbreaker.
slopers are relentless.
45 seconds, he's done. Really cannot beat that.
All right,
Flash
he gets
attempt to the zone.
extra 45 seconds to rest.
And here we go. We're into our final competitors for the first round of the Climbing New Zealand Open Bouldering Championships. Coming up imminently, we have Amanda Speed, aka Speedy, and Daniel Krippner, aka Krippner.
All right, those were our strongest competitors in the qualifying rounds. So quite excited to see their performance in this boulder problems.
These guys came into the finals in first place. Krippner, the only one to send every climb.
And here they are. Daniel has his box of things. Shoes. Lots of shoes.
Enough shoes to choose from, but he's going for the La Sportiva Cobras.
Trusty Slipper Cobras.
Amazing how he comes all the way out here. The clock's already ticking and he's just putting his shoes on, but Speedy's checking out the climb. It's almost like it's part of Krippner's routine to put his shoes on before he pulls.
Seems to work for him. All right, Daniel.
And he's on the wall before Speedy.
Yeah. Does that happen? He's looking good on the sloper.
So much control.
Is he gonna go for the? He's doing the toe hook. Nice. Next sloper.
Oh, look at that
Okay,
control he's got.
one more sloper to go.
And he's standing on top of the dual text.
on something that has no friction, and he's off. Speedy is off to a strong start.
Just like Sarah Tetzlaff, right hand into the zone hold. Is she going to match like Sarah? Yes, here we go.
Yes. Oh, that
Closing
is
down that crimp.
a strenuous looking match. Onto the sloper.
A
Look
beautiful toe hook on that right foot down there. Holding
In
the
control.
Oh, is she going to flash this beautifully?
I think she
Crossing
totally got
over.
it. She's looking so good.
Beautiful reach.
So in
Come
control.
There it
She
is.
just has to match it. Match the feet. And she got it.
Amazing work from Speedy there. Really showing why she came into this competition in first place. Krippner's got his shoes off. What is this?
I think he's determined. He's going to campus it. So those feet are useless. I am just not going to go for it.
He's got just over 2 minutes. That's all the time in the world. More time than he needs. When he is ready, he will be ready.
He looks like he knows exactly what he needs to do. All right.
So much confidence.
And not unfounded.
Massive shoulders. Look at him go.
Second sloper.
Oh.
No. Is he going to take his shoes off? No. He has 1 minute and a half to go before the end of this round.
Come on, Krippner. You've got this, buddy. Bring the psych. Bring the
All
excitement.
right. Come on. Looking so strong.
This is a miserable sloper.
It's
You really have to
Really?
hold that toe hook to make it work.
really bad.
Look at that foot shake. Come on, Krippner.
Oh, but look at that control.
Putting the heel
1
in.
minute to go. He's already on the wall. Maybe different heel.
Despite getting wrong, I'm just going to hang here. Hang here. Arms out.
He's just going to hang out here
Oh.
and rest in the lock off.
Come on, Krippner. He's getting pretty frustrated.
He's got
He wants
just
this.
over 30 seconds to go.
See the commitment in his face. I want this climb, he says. You are mine. I'm going to pull down.
I think he got it. He
Come on,
looks
20
like
seconds.
he's got it.
20
Come
seconds.
on.
All he has to do is
Oh.
get the bonus. Oh.
And it's Sloper.
That's
All the Slopers defeated everyone.
Throwing back to Speedy here, making this last move so beautifully smooth. Really demonstrating amazing skills and ability. We're coming into problem number 2.
Back to Kiri and Henry. Kiri is from Wellington and Henry from Rotorua. So this is the first time we'll be seeing the problems.
This is pretty
Kiri is
awesome.
on the black problem on the left-hand side, and Henry will be trying the white problem in the middle of the wall.
We looked at this black problem on the left here before. It looks pretty exciting.
I
And
think
Henry's
they both
white
do.
problem on the right there. Pretty exciting to see both of these are going to be a bit of a jump.
Oh, he got...
nearly.
Thought he had it.
Kiri needs
Alright.
to do a similar move.
Kiri
Big
is back
dynamic
on the
throw. Ooh, trying to Gaston.
That is a very long, powerful Gaston. Henry got the first
nice
move. What a
control,
swing. Amazing.
So you have to jump across, grab that white hold, and land on the big black volume.
And
Big throw to the
you
pin.
can probably see it from here, but those two top holds are pretty dire. So the one that he's going for with his lift is a pretty terrible sloper.
It's really going to test these climbers. Kiri's weighing it up. For Kiri's first problem, she has to dyno off that starting hold into both of those holds to her left. Yes, like that. But can she hold it? It's going to be super exciting to watch.
Hey.
Beautiful, Henry. Nice flail of the leg behind. That's totally a Riley Kenner move.
And next sloper. Is he going to get it?
Come on, hold the tension.
Come on. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
beautiful
he's
toe catch there.
looking so good on it. Has to match the left hold.
Can he stick it?
Swing.
There it is. Come on. You can't sit out there on the white. There is a foothold off to the left there. In the
Barely
white.
see it from here, but it's a really hard swing.
And you've got to swing your hips across and your feet across to get that little terrible slopey grey
All
hold.
whilst holding awful slopers with both hands.
Ooh, Kiri nearly got it. This is going to be exciting. We're really looking forward to see who can hold this black double catch.
All right, Henry is keen. He is back on the wall. Come on, Henry.
Nice flail of that left foot
Yeah.
behind.
He nailed that first move. Got it
The
fully
root says
dialed
called
down.
that the Riley Kenner move. We're going with it. Oh!
And Kiri.
Oh, Kiri's starting to look a little bit tired. 1
Minute to
minute
go.
left. Henry doing this little hand dance on the ground. Psych! Ready? And fire!
Henry tried again. Henry, that first move isn't even that troublesome for him at all.
It really comes down to this left-hand sloper and swinging those feet through. Oof.
And no, he's tapping out with 30 seconds to go. Kiri got the move.
Oh, amazing work, Kiri.
yeah. Come on, she got to the zone hold. Amazing.
Oh,
Just
she's
have to
gone
keep
left
going.
hand.
Oh.
She
She
went
gets the
right-
point.
She gets the point. Pulling out a flat left hand, going right hand up to that crimp just over the lip. It's going to set you up a little bit awkwardly. Really keen to see how our next climbers tackle this. We have Isabella Shanks coming up from the Waikato, coming in as 5th place. And Alex KC in his hometown Auckland at Northern Rocks.
In his home gym as well. All right. Easy is straight onto it. She's off to a good start, and no, that move didn't work. Alex.
See if Alex pulls this one out of the bag.
Looks like Alex knows what he needs to do. He's on. Got the hold. Yeah, come
nice
on.
catch, Alex.
Awesome. He's going for the right hand pinch onto the sloper. So controlled.
Can he get that left
so
foot?
Strong. Now,
He's going to campus it. That was impressive. That's a miserable sloper that left hand is hitting.
And it's so hard to hit that left foot.
It's full extension for that left foot, hey?
Yeah.
I think a taller person might be okay, but it's so much core tension and control. See what Izzy does here. Oof, she's trying to do it static. We saw Kiri just before as she dynoed through those two holds beautifully.
Hey,
there we go.
she got it. Amazing.
Right. Let's see if she can pull this one out. She's going to left hand or right hand. Good call.
Left hand, right hand to the next one. Awesome.
Oh, denied. Ooh, throwing her hands up.
Come on, Alex. Yeah. Oh, no.
He's
Too enthusiastic, I reckon.
He's just running off the wall there, isn't he? See if Alex pulls it out.
And no.
Throwing off to the side, too far. Got to control that swing.
Getting a bit too excited, and Izzy is
Izzy.
back on the wall. Dyno sticks the Dyno first pop. I think she's got that bit absolutely dialed.
That black volume their feet are on, there's no features on it.
No.
You've really got to hold your body tension and push into it. All right, up into
Come on,
the
Izzy.
big sideways horn. Let's see if she reads this one nicely.
Awesome, yeah, come on, Izzy. Oh,
Will
she's
she get
looking
the
so
knee bar?
strong.
Whoa,
She's getting the knee
yes.
bar. She just needs to match that tiny little crimp.
There
if she
is
gets
absolutely
it,
nothing on that crimp.
there's
It's all
nothing.
about that knee bar.
Yeah. Oh, and the elbow. I like
Yes.
it. She got it.
That was super impressive.
I love the knee bar and the elbow hold. Alex is back at it.
1 minute left, and it's all on Alex now. Go on, Alex, entertain us.
Hey, he almost had it. He had it for a second.
He totally had that for a second, didn't he?
Needs a
Again,
little bit more tension.
45 seconds, Alex. Come on. One more attempt. Show
That's
us how
all
it's
you
done.
need.
That's the second to last hold he's grabbing. All he has to do there is pull out for that last hold. Denied.
Okay, I'm getting a bit too excited about the first move. First jump.
Come on, Alex. If you pull out too soon, there'll be no success.
We only have 15 seconds on the clock. And he doesn't stick it.
He was considering going back with less than 10 seconds left. Nice work,
out.
Alex. Right, stepping into problem 2 now, we have from Canterbury, Cyrus Tan, and from Wellington, Oscar Wolfe. Do they know where they're going? Cyrus to the left, Oscar to the right.
I think they almost swapped the problems. Now that would be exciting to watch.
We have just started.
Alright, Cyrus is starting with brushing the holds. She's not happy with the amount of chalk on the slopers. And Oscar is already on the wall, past the first move, onto the pinch.
He's not mucking
Dinos
about,
to the
is he?
sloper and nails the left foot. And he got it! It's a flash. Amazing.
No mucking about. 25 seconds down, and it's done.
Dispatched. Go, Oscar. Sirius is just about to start.
Sirius is like, what? Did he just what? Go on, Sirius.
Nice, Sirius, yeah.
So good.
God, the dino.
That was an impressive show of strength from Oscar Wolfe there. Problem 2. Oh.
And
First attempt got the zone. It's a good start. Super
Oscar's
impressive from
replay.
Oscar. So
So good.
strong. Grabs the top hold and just throws down. Yes.
And the way he threw his left foot out on the tiny little crimp with so much control.
It's impossible to see here from the camera angles, but that left-hand hold that Oscar just went to was absolutely impossible.
And Sirius is back on the wall. Sticks the jump. First pop. Amazing. She is such an efficient climber.
She's not mucking around.
No.
Oh! Just can't hold that right-hand hold. That left hand she's brushing right now is just terrible. Really need to hold that control. I don't know if you saw Oscar's left foot there as he stepped across the shake in his foot. It was tenuous.
Alright, just under 2 minutes to go.
Sirius is psyching herself up. Breathing deep, ready. We see Rima up there in the corner of the screen. Sirius checking the time.
She has 1.5 minutes. She only needs one more go.
She's already got the zone. All that's left now is getting to the top. We've seen Abby do that, so we know it can be done.
Oh no.
So Isabella. Izzy Shanks got to the top just before. Go on, Sirius. 1 minute to go. Bring it.
Awesome.
Nice. Come on.
Awesome.
Now she needs to hold it. Get in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Unable to hold
Those
that
are
tension.
not great holds. And she's stepping
That's
up. Alright.
She's got the zone first go. That'll do for
we
now.
got a flash from Oscar Wolfe from Wellington. Next, we have Sarah from Bay of Plenty and George from Wellington as well.
Sarah Tetzlaff and George Sanders both represent New Zealand multiple times. Be impressive to watch them climb. Sarah brings the strength. George brings the strength.
Both bring the style. And they're up.
After the 5 first rounds. And then the first problem, have they still got the gas in the tank to pull it out for these last 2 problems? 3. This one and then 1 more.
All right. And George already, going for a very dynamic leap to the first hold.
Just like
Gets
Oscar
it.
Wolfe.
Yeah.
Not mucking around.
Confidently. Gets the pinch, gets the sloper.
Can he stick the foot?
Oh, can
And
he?
his 5'10" shoes.
And he
Oh,
is looking
so
good.
good.
One more hold. Come
Come on.
on. And he gets it. Come on, match it. He just has to match. Awesome. Second flash.
It looked like he was almost off there. That pivot as he came
I
around.
know. Small margin, or at least it looked like a small margin from here. He never lost control though. Sarah, are you going to stick the dino? Not quite.
Just casually slaps the hold as she goes past. Needs
Just
to,
a gentle tap.
Just a love tap. Needs to grab them this time.
All right, try it again. Come on, Sarah.
We saw Sirius on this just before. Quite an effort to hold them. Oh,
Hey.
yes! Come on.
Good job.
impressive. Scarpa Drago's there.
That's her representing Bay of Plenty. She is.
You've
She
gotta
got the zone hold.
Yeah, the zone hold, you've got to go just that little bit wider on that right-hand hold to get into the sweet spot. You can see all the chalkers there.
Yeah.
If you come in a little bit too shallow, you're not going to be able to make it. Come on, Sarah.
Got just about 2 minutes to go.
More time than anyone
Definitely going
needs.
to try again, and I think she's going to get it. All right, Sarah, come on. She's on the wall again. Going for the dyno. Sticks it.
Oh, beautifully sticks it. So much power. Thank you guys for watching us on Sky Sport Next, your home of excellent sporting entertainment. Come on, Sarah. Oh, she nearly had it.
So close. And our sponsors today are Reb, the Mountain People, the North Face, and the Northern Rocks, who are hosting this competition today.
1 minute to go. 1 minute to go for Sarah Tetzlaff.
That's all she
Problem
needs.
2.
She doesn't need any more than that. She just needs to stick that hold, and she got it.
We saw Isabella Shanks on it before. All you have to do is stick it, right? If only it were that easy. It's not that easy.
It's not easy
Come
at
on.
all.
Come on, Sarah.
Spoiler alert. It is hard. Come on.
Don't be tempted to turn your screen sideways. This is the right angle. She's trying to dyno through a roof. And that's it.
She's tapping out. With 15 seconds to go.
Next up, again from Bay of Plenty Sport Climbing, we have Abby Gibbett. And from Rotorua Climbing Club, we have Tom Walden. We are coming into the top 2 coming into the finals. Problem number 2 for the top 2. Stand by. Tom Walden there on the right.
Okay, time to go. Both are pondering a little bit. And
saw it.
Abby's on the wall.
We saw George Sanders and Oscar Wolfe pull straight on and throw down. Will George... Oh, Abby.
Abby's going for the Gaston as well.
Static option. Come on, Tom.
Tom is off to a
beautiful.
great start. Catches the hold. Next up, he needs to get the pinch. Pinch is the zone hold.
He's sort of his hands out.
Ooh,
Oh.
That's an interesting alternative beta.
Got the guest
And
on
he
him there.
matches it.
Wow.
Whoa, that's exciting.
We all saw Oscar Wolfe and George Sanders hit that straight with the right hand. This is impressive from Tom Walden.
Is he
Really
going to
swing
get
that
the
foot
foot?
through.
Hey,
Oh, he does.
nice.
And those fantastic Evolve shoes he's got. Come on, Tom.
Oh, so close.
We saw George Sanders nearly peel off the top, and that exact same move, hit it and swing. Tom couldn't quite grab it though.
All right, Abby. Abby's on the wall again. Is she going to go for the Gaston or the Dino? Dino.
Needs a bit more commitment there.
I think it's the first time that she tried it.
Here we go. This time, come on, Abby.
She knows what to do.
It's been a hard morning. Abby's been pulling so hard, I don't know how much skin she's got left.
More chalk. More chalk will solve all of her problems.
It's almost
Got
like
it.
an extra layer of protection on that empty skin. Meanwhile, Tom's brushing that miserable hold down.
Might help. Hey, Abby sticks it. Go, Abby.
Swing the feet. There we go. Come on now. All right.
That's
Hold
the
the tension.
zone hold. She got it.
It's almost a horizontal roof. Ooh, is she going to be able to match? Big call.
Yeah, she got it. Come on.
Oh, holding the toe hook for tension. Beautiful.
Whoa. Oh, she's looking so good. So strong. Just resting on that gnarly ass hold. Huh. So heel. Ooh, what's it gonna be? Oi! And she catches herself. Like a bouldering self-arrest.
Here we
Just
go.
skips the hold. That's it.
That's it. Come on, will she get the knee bar?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's getting the knee bar. 1 minute to go. She just needs to match it. Doing the elbow thing.
And
Yeah.
Tom Walden also
Amazing.
makes
They
the top.
both at the same time.
At the same time, dual tops
Yeah.
with 1 minute to go. Tom
Was
Walden
simul
is
bouldering?
simul bouldering. Tom Walden just bagged that last hold there. There we go. As he pulls through, manages to hold the swing, swap the feet. Job done.
Taps the final hold. Goes
Oh.
home.
A few seconds to go before we pull into our final competitors on problem number 2 of 4 problems. I love how Tom, as he hit that last hold, his feet came off, but he held it and popped that right foot on. Amazing control, so strong. Our
Up
final
next.
competitors on problem number 2, we have Amanda Speed, aka Speedy, and Abby. Great work with that elbow on the hold. We have Amanda Speed, aka Speedy, and Daniel Krippner, both
With a
coming into
box
this
of
in
shoes.
first place. He might have a box of shoes, but he keeps going back to these La Sportiva Cobras.
Maybe he has a box of La Sportiva Cobras. Maybe they're all the same shoes.
Is he using the shoes for one problem and then changing them out? That is the $1 million question.
Is this his secret? He is a bit too enthusiastic about that first dynamic move and he pops off.
Come on, Speedy.
And Speedy
Look at
is
it. Oh,
on.
elbow bending backwards. Come on.
She's going for the static Gaston and it doesn't work.
Playing the tall strength beta.
Mm-hmm.
Come
on,
You
Daniel.
gotta tag the hold. There we go, buddy.
Nice. And doesn't catch it.
He's starting to look a bit tired. He came into this in first place. To get into first place, you've got to give everything in those first rounds. So hard for Krippner.
Speedy just tried the dynamic beta. Didn't seem to work for her. Wonder what she's going to try next.
Oh, Krippner will be called off. You must tag the 2 start footholds before you move.
Speedy went for the dyno beta. Nailed it. She's at the zone hold now. Going for the probably crimp match. No, left hand.
Nice, Speedy. Come on.
Yeah.
Good control. Look at that. The next question is, can she get herself up into that knee bar?
She's looking so good.
There it is. Come on, pull it in.
Oh yeah. Straight into the knee bar. Amazing.
Oh. Meanwhile, Krippner is over on the right-hand side. Oof.
Just let go of the pinch.
Krippner just hit the pinch, the bonus hold, held it for a moment, and then came down. Couldn't pull the next move.
He still has time to try and to send.
So far we've seen problem number 1 in the women's go down. We have not seen problem number 1 in the men's go down, but we've seen problem number 2 in the men's. Come on, Krippner.
Oh, Daniel is not looking very impressed. Must be a very hard move for him.
He's worked so hard to get to this point. Super impressive.
And he catches it. Nice, come on. He
We
got
know
to
he
the
can hold
pinch
the
last
pinch.
time.
Yep.
That's the pinch.
Can he pull the sloper?
He's holding the sloper. Needs to swing across to the left foothold with 1 minute to go. That was heartbreaking. It seemed to have been a little bit easier for the taller climbers.
You've got to be able to spot that swing. So our 3 route setters running through front of camera there. Wiz Finneran, James FM, Tyler Fleury, and this guy.
That guy. Right. Krippner is back on the wall. Almost sticks the first move, but not quite.
He looks like he's had enough. He's shaking his head, taking his shoes off, throwing them down. He is spent. I don't know how much skin he's got left, but woof, he's given it all.
Hopefully enough for 2 more problems. He's got 2 more boulder problems to go after this.
And now we come into problem number 3. Problem number 3, back again with Kiri Shibahara and Henry Booker running across. Here we go.
All right, our crowd is slowly, well, actually rather quickly migrating to the right-hand side of the gym. His both problems are in the right-hand side corner. All right, Kiri is jumping straight onto it.
A nice toe hook, good call. Oh, that hand jam in between those volumes is pretty harsh.
Hand jam.
I hope you brought some more skin with you, Curry.
I do hope that at least one person will try a hand jam and the crack.
And Henry's in here. So problem number 3 for the men, it's a slab. So it's just off vertical, just slab-like.
And that's the infamous no-hold climb, just volumes.
The tiny... Oh, technical. I don't know if you saw the hold spinning there. That left-hand hold spun means he gets a technical. Time stops for Henry Booker.
Henry is visibly disappointed. Maybe a little bit confused.
1 moment, caller.
Meanwhile, Kiri is still trying the route.
As the route setters run through to try and fix this spinning hold.
Our route setters only had a couple of hours to reset the wall, strip the previous routes down from the qualifiers round, and put up the new route for the finals.
Not to mention that Henry Booker's brought a lot of power with him. He's pulling the wall down to his level. Oh, look at that from Kiri. Nice work.
I like that Kiri is holding the really polished wide bed, and it seems to work for her.
Can she control the swing? She's got to cut through to hit those next volumes. Or will she step up high onto the next... Oh, denied. Kiri's trying some alternate beta there, trying to get her feet up in different positions, but realizes this is the only option. Henry Booker's off screen. They're currently fixing the climb that he spun the hold on, which means he gets additional time.
I think he's just too strong. Too strong for the holds.
Come on, Kiri. He's got to sort those holds out. Here we go. Now what?
Now foot up to the tiny little pink jib.
Almost needs to pull that leg through to make it happen.
She got it.
Good control. With 1 minute left.
She is on the wall. It's getting high. She has 2 more moves to go before the zone hold.
She has to push through these terrible slippery volumes. The white bit on those volumes is painted. It's really slick. Simple volumes. She has to get that zone to get a point. If she doesn't get this zone, clock's about to run out.
She's that That white strip is really slippery. I'm actually impressed that she managed to hold it for that long. And she is stepping out.
Meanwhile, Henry Booker's still sitting there looking away from the wall while they're fixing his climb. He has to wait till they're ready before he's allowed to pull back on.
Sounds like Henry can go. Henry's got 2 chalk bags.
One to chalk up on the ground and one to chalk up on the wall.
That way he can keep his lightweight chalk bag for the wall. And off to the slopey start again. Hopefully.
Does he trust that hold when it's spun once? Just thinking about it. There we go. Come on, Henry. Meanwhile, competition for everyone else has stopped until Henry gets his honest 4 minutes of pulling. Look at that shake in his right hand.
Very controlled pulling. And he's off. It looks like a very strenuous exercise in flexibility and holding tension in the whole body from the fingertips to the toes.
If we look at this problem here, we see there are 3 holds right at Henry's chest, 1 right above his head, and then 1 way out left. So far to go between these holds. It's all about balance and control. Come on, Henry. Step it across. Good control.
Oh, so much control.
Here's a Gaston out of that right hand. He cannot touch above him on the wall around the corner. There's black tape above his head to the... Oh.
And he's off.
It's all about
very,
balance.
so hard to stay balanced on this route.
Mad respect to young Henry here for pulling it out. Come on. Good flexibility. He's getting this down. He knows. He knows the move.
So much faster now.
Casual adjustment of the beanie. Is he going to jump for it?
Looks like he's
There's
gearing up
nothing
for
on
a
that.
dynamic move to the next hold. And he catches it.
Beautiful. Just,
That was so close.
There's no room for dynamic movement
He's
here.
rushing back on the wall. He knows exactly what to do. He just needs to execute.
Seconds left on the clock. Come on, Henry. Absolutely no features on these holds. Super slick. Holding the miserable slope up.
And the foot swap that he tried before didn't quite work either.
And he's out. That was it.
We
Massive
have
effort, Henry.
next round of climbers trying the same problems. We have Isabella Shanks from the Waikato and Alex KC from Auckland.
And we saw Isabella Shanks crush that black climb previously to the left. We're interested to see if she can do the same on this volume and pink climb. Alex KC on his home ground. How good is he on slab?
We're about to find out.
Just thinking about it, looking at it, not too sure.
They have seen those problems before. They discuss those problems with their fellow competitors.
And
Izzy is on the wall.
She's straight in there. No mucking about.
No, hand jamming.
Oh, nice. Controlling that swing with the reverse jam on that right hand. Can she cross over? It's going to Gaston. Oof.
Looking good.
It's got to press into it. There we go. Come on. Left hand up to the crimp. Get that zone.
Next hold is the zone hold. She is catching it.
Only just pulled it. Nice. I think it's pretty much all done from here. Come on.
Is it though? I don't know. We haven't seen.
We got crimp to crimp.
High.
Big throw to the jug to the top.
It's a big move.
Need more power.
It's a bit of a sting in the tail, that one. Alex is trying the balancy move from little friction hold to another little friction hold. No features at all.
As you saw from Henry Booker, it's not easy. Hands on the hip from Izzy. Rah. Bring in the psych. Come on, Alex. Looking for anything he can find on that hold.
There's not a lot to find there.
All there is to find is some chalk.
And some slippery spots where the white parts are.
What we saw from Henry Booker is he bumped his left hand up as high as he could on that volume.
Easy is back on the problem and she's off.
Oof, wiping the back of her hand. That hand jam is miserable if you're going to slide out of it. Hand jams are just squeezing your skin against both sides of the hole, trying to get pressure. Come on, Alex. Pressing it up now.
Oh, he's using the screw hole and it doesn't work for him.
I love the way Izzy's like wrapping that in reverse with her right hand.
Yeah.
Holds out.
Seems to really work for her for like counterbalancing the swing.
Right. Awesome. Straight through to the bonus crimp.
She makes it look effortless. She's doing so great.
A little bit of a crimp ladder.
Crimp ladder and next big move to the final hold.
Come on,
Come on,
Izzy.
Izzy. Oh,
Big drop. It's pretty exciting.
Oh, very exciting.
Alex is still sticking his left hand low on that volume. Come on. He needs all the reach he can get. 1 minute left.
Thank you again, our sponsors, wonderful Reb, the Mountain People, North Face, and Northern Rocks, the gym that is hosting this competition today. With the wonderful setters and an amazing facility.
If you're ever in Auckland, come and check out Northern Rocks. And thank you all for watching us here on Sky Sport Next. Come on, Izzy.
Izzy is back on the crimps. Didn't even look like it was hard for her to get to the crimps. I like the hand drying wave.
Izzy's all the way up from Hamilton. Waikato Climbing Club climbs at the extreme edge in Hamilton. If you want to get strong, it's the place to be. Hamilton turns out some amazingly strong climbers. Next up, we have Cirrus Tan, all the way up from Christchurch, from Canterbury, climbing at Uprising down there. She is Chicks and Chalks on Instagram, coaching for women and others. And we have Oscar Wolfe coming up from Wellington. Super strong climbers down in Wellington. They know how to train. Oscar's well known for climbing super hard things down at Tarakirai down in Wellington.
He does look like he's been climbing a lot of hard and powerful stuff as well. Alright, serious.
Cirrus takes the time to brush the holds. It allows you to really get to know the holds and inspect them. Make sure they're perfect and clean. Alright. Oh, Oscar, you need to touch the holds, buddy. There we go.
Starting hold, got it,
Yeah.
nice.
The 2 tags on that starting foothold mean you have to get both feet on it before you can make a move.
No. Cirrus is
There, she's got
on
the heel
the
hook.
wall.
She worked it
She
out.
gets the hand jam. Not quite the jam, more of a side pull for Cirrus. And
So much control. Like though the white parts of that holds have got 0 friction. They are painted.
they have negative friction. They spit you off.
You can't just drag the skin on it. You've got to make it work for you. Oh, and the cross through.
So smooth.
It's really showing
And
us how
she
it's done.
gets to the zone hold. First attempt.
Getting that ankle up in there. Strong. Ain't no letting go now. feel like she's missed that hold off to her left there.
She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it at all. Too strong. One more move. She needs to get to the last hold, and she's
explodes
off.
out of there.
It's like a bit of a dry fire.
She was ejected like a VHS tape.
Oh, another one of those. And Oscar is trying to brush the holes to get a bit more friction. He's a very, very powerful climber, and this is a less powerful, more of a balancy climb by the look of it.
Is he trying to brush more features into the hold?
I think so. Would that be considered chipping?
Oh, that left hand popped a bit. Come on, Oscar.
And no.
I love that face. Like, what?
It's like, what just happened? What's wrong with this?
Did that hold move? Did my hand move?
This climb is broken.
Meanwhile, Cirrus is weighing it up as well. She's already got the bonus. What's next?
Next, she's going to send it. She looks like she's going to send it.
We've had 2 climbers up here so far and no sends. Is Cirrus going to whip it out? These walls are like 4 meters high. It's pretty impressive. Nice heel hook. Wrapping that hold. Oh, denied. Just rolls out of there.
1 minute to go. She's back on the wall very, very rapidly. Into the hand jam.
With her Utzon shoes, Utzon chalk bag.
Utzon? Very much in control.
Tenuously in control.
Oh, is she going to use the hold that she didn't use before?
Come on, Cirrus. There we go. Come on.
She's up to the bonus hold again. Same heel hook beta or heel toe jam. Into the crimp. And she's off with only 20 seconds to go. Oscar got to the hold. And he's off.
So close. Woo, that was exciting.
It looks like he was excited about it too. Yeah, good job, team.
Next up, coming into the finals and third
How she fares this time.
Oh,
I like her cross toe hook. Just a tap.
nice wrap.
Yeah.
Come on now. Might have been a much more efficient way to do it rather than going for the heel hook. Just tap that random foot
Yeah.
through.
Not a very functional heel hook anyway. Gets both feet in a triangle, diamond
Super
in the
high
middle. Next
I
hold
feel like she
is the
needs
bonus.
that left foot low to give her the push up that she needs. Come on. Get her going in the right direction.
And again, the white corners of the holds are very slippery. It's really hard to hold them.
That's pretty confusing with all three of them there pointing aesthetically in the beautiful opposite direction.
It does look very cool.
Unfortunately, it kind of tempts you to go the wrong way.
Yeah.
Come on, Tom.
Tom
nice
got
with the
it.
wraps.
He's past the bonus hold.
Can he hit the top, though?
And
Beautiful toe.
Ooh.
Come on. There's nothing on top of that. There it is.
No, he got it. He just needs to match. Yeah.
First top.
Good job, Tom.
There's the tiny seam in the top of that black volume. That was all he needed to hold it. So much control. What
Tiny
an awesome
crimp made
slab
all the
climber.
difference for him.
Meanwhile, Abby pulling through again from the start. 40 seconds to go.
She's looking really good this attempt.
Come on.
Bonus
There
hold,
it
she
is.
got it.
Oh, no, she didn't. Oh,
Oh,
Gotta hold it in
25
control.
seconds to the clock.
got to hold the bonus hold in control to make it count.
Just 20 seconds, 15 seconds to go. She'll have to go fast. She just needs to get to the bonus hold to get the points.
Come on.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And it's the clock.
Denied. Seconds away. So close. Our final climbers. We've seen them before. Climb number 3. See if we can get some redemption here. Daniel Krippner did not have a good run on that white climb. Can he bring it back on the slab? And we have Amanda Speed, or Speedy, on the black climb. The black and pink for Speedy. The black volumes for Krippner. Once again, he comes out with his boxer shoes and slides on his Cobras.
One of his pairs of Cobras. All right, Speedy. Come on.
Taps the foothold. Nice, come on. She gets
Keeps
good
the
wrap in there.
tension. So much tension. So static.
So much weight on her feet.
Yeah.
Drive through. Oh, is her hand stuck in there? There we go. Brutal.
That was a fantastic hand jam.
He's not coming out of that anytime
Nope.
soon. Come on, Speedy. Nice, feet up. There we go. Come on, Speedy. Meanwhile, off screen here, we've got Daniel Krippner standing on the mat again after flailing off.
Whoa,
Oh.
that was a beautiful split.
Don't know if that's the right beta.
We'll find out if she sings it was the right beta. She gets the bonus hold, first pop.
Nice control of that crimp. Just like Sarah chalks up on it.
So the crimp ladder, more chalk. And after this crimp, she just has to do one more move to the final hold.
Come on.
And that's a tough move.
Come on, Speedy.
Come on.
Oh, that last move, so committing. We're up at 4 meters, just trying to throw. It's going to take a lot of commitment, a lot of confidence to hit that final hold, which is not great, and control the swing. Meanwhile, Krippner, super strong climber, Trying to slide around on the slab.
It's a very reachy slab climb for all the climbers. Alright.
Ooh,
Speedy.
opting for the heel on there. Nice. Good control. Popping out, rolling through.
Didn't do the hand jam this time.
Didn't like the idea of her hand getting stuck
No.
once more.
You can get behind that. Much faster this time around as well. Back to the bonus hold.
No mucking around.
No.
Again with the chalk. Crushing the crimp. Boning down on it.
She has it dialed.
Closing those crimps down. 1 minute to go. That was the beat of the minute. Come on, Speedy.
And she gets it. She catches it. She's looking so solid. Matches it. And it's a sin.
First sin of that problem. Coming into the finals in first place.
Hey.
Did well. Krippner's asking if he can use the top of the wall. Access denied.
And the answer is no.
There's some black tape up
Krippner,
there. We
it's
can't
a
see it from this
no.
angle. It means no. Has to go for the hold.
Oh, he's
going to
gearing
try.
up for the dyno now.
Oof. Almost a superhero landing there. He's done. Epic frustration. One climb left. Here we go. Last competitors. Last problem. This is it. Last 24 minutes of climbing. 4 minutes each. 6 climbers. Nearly done.
This is the final round. We have Kiri from Wellington and Henry from Rotorua.
Henry on the orange through the middle of the roof there. Kiri for the yellow right in front of us, up in this corner slab.
That yellow is looking very balancy, very like high tension, quite.
You need to get 2 hands on the start, 2 feet on the start.
Whoa.
There we go, we're on. Come on, Kiri. Nothing to work with. Press it out.
Strong press.
Good splits. Got to hold it, Kiri. Come on.
There's nothing on that hold.
Patting with that left hand, trying to find something.
And she's
There
still
it is.
on. She's doing so good.
Got to step it back out. Go with the bridge. We're heading right now over to that half moon. Again, we saw this in the preliminary rounds on the black hole. There is nothing there.
Oh, come on, Kiri.
All of these beautiful half moon holes are so slick.
I think there's such an awesome variety of types of holds and climbs. Our setters did such an amazing job.
Just got to pull the undercling and get that left foot up.
Oh, she's still trying. She's like start bumping her feet up to the banana holds and she's off.
Meanwhile, here goes Henry.
Going for the big wide dino.
Oh, nearly got it. That's
It's
the
a
move.
really long way.
It's a long way, but it's coordination. You got to swing to that left foot and jump out of it to get that jug. It's not going to be easy. All right, Kiri. Okay, touch the hold, and we're on.
She's back to where she was before.
And just off screen there, Henry just caught that dino.
Henry is on the way, halfway up the wall. Nice, Henry, come on. Lost the beanie, he's getting serious.
We have 3 consecutive holds there for that right hand. None of them are good. He's going to have to bump his way through them. Come on, keep it together. Hold the pinch, crush it. Pull the hips over.
Yeah, come on.
More power through that heel, Henry. Make it work for you, buddy.
Really needs to pull through with his hammy to lock off and then go for the final hold, which is, yeah, he got it. Come on, Henry. Amazing. What a sand.
And he's
So
happy about
stoked,
that.
and he should be.
That's the final problem for him for the day. Meanwhile, Curry's still trying to work out this problem. It's phenomenal. So awkwardly balanced.
Well, it looks like she needs to bump her left foot up to the left-hand side banana, but it's not easy at all. And there's a replay of Henry sending the route.
We missed the first part of it. It was such an awesome, solid send there.
All right.
Minor technical issue with Curry. Can't have the safety pin poking out on a number.
Probably not when you're falling on it. And Kira's back on the wall, back to the giant sloper that has nothing on it. She's going for the left foot up now.
Yes.
Ooh,
Come on,
that's
Curry.
new.
Come on.
Nice.
Turn that left hand. That's time.
Oh no, that's time.
5 climbers left. Sorry, 10 climbers.
10 climbers.
10
5
climbers.
rounds.
5 rounds. 5 pairs. Isabella Shanks and Alex KC.
Isabella
exciting to see.
from the Waikato, super strong climber, and Alexander KC from Auckland, trains at Northern Rocks. Both are very, very strong climbers.
As he's straight in there.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Alex is
that's
still
exciting.
staring at the holds.
Oh, I like that she's trying to use her knee as a hold, and it's working for her. That's exciting.
And off screen, here we go. Alex KC. No, denied. We missed him there.
Isabella is getting to the awful sloper, and she's off.
Nice casual way to explode off the wall and sit down. Here you go, Alex.
Come on.
Oh, he's trying to do us. Come on, you got to throw, buddy.
Come on, you just need to commit.
Oh, he's just trying to tap it with his tips on the way past. He needs to commit to grabbing it. We saw Henry Booker get to the top of the orange climb just before, so we know it can be done. Right, Izzy's on
Isabella.
again.
Oh, is she gonna go for the high left foot? No, she's doing the sloper split.
Kicking that foot out to make it
Yep.
stick.
And she's off. I think it's a climb that would need the climber to be very flexible in the hips.
Absolutely. All right, we go back to
And
Alex
Alex.
KC. Getting the swing on.
And doesn't even touch the hole this time.
He's so focused on landing that foot, he's not committing to jumping up.
They're about halfway through their time with 2 minutes to go. They have a couple of attempts.
All right, here we come with the scores so far. All right, come on,
Alex
Alex.
is back at it.
He's
Touches
so
it.
nearly got it. He's nearly got his tips over it.
Just needs to grab and hold it.
It took Henry Booker quite a few attempts to get it as well.
Now, don't let go. Oh, even better this time.
1 minute 35 to go.
Izzy is going to fall off again. She's not looking super happy about it. It's like a very strenuous climb, especially the first moves.
I'm excited to see how the rest of the competitors deal with this.
I
Back to
know,
Alex on the
same.
orange.
Alex almost had it.
He's grabbing it. He just needs to hold it.
Just needs to
Hold it
grab
and
and
reel it back in.
squeeze.
1 minute to go. Clock's ticking, buddy. Come on.
Come on, Alex. And no. Easy.
He's a little bit challenged by the height here. Come on. Flexibility
and
may be a challenge.
flexibility.
Yes. She's in there now.
Oh, she's going to a banana.
There's nothing on that banana. Meanwhile, Alex is having a swing. No, denied.
Alex is getting straight into it again.
20 seconds to go. Come on, Alex.
He was so close this time.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably didn't expect to hold it. And no.
If you don't get the bonus, you get no points.
No. I think that's Alex done. He's tapping out, and Izzy is about to
And that's
tap out
time.
as well. Good try.
All right, here comes the excitement. Final
Alright,
climb
next.
for Cirrus Tan and Oscar Wolfe. Happy climbers.
We like happy climbers.
They're competitors. They're competing against each other, but they're happy to congratulate each other for doing so well. Such a good climb.
And Oscar on a powerful dino climb. And he doesn't stick it. Okay.
It's almost like he was just testing out the distance.
Yeah.
Come on, Cirrus. The beauty with climbing, although it's a competition, it's still a competition with your friends. The best person will win, but we're all here to have a good time.
All will be celebrating together, I'm sure.
Oh,
It's no
nice,
trouble.
Cirrus.
Whoa, no hands rest. Super
Go on,
cool.
Cirrus. Get that foot up now.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
You're gonna need some massive control to pull through.
Those holds have nothing on them.
We saw Cirrus balancing on it before. No hands. Doesn't make it easy.
Come on, Cirrus. And she's off.
In the background there, we see Oscar Wolfe chalking up and walking into the wall.
He just had another attempt to catch the big dino hold. Didn't get it.
It's pretty exciting
Hopefully
watching
he'll get
him.
it this time. And
Oh!
he sticks it. Oh,
Oh! Beautiful swing!
Yeah.
Almost controlled it and then popped off at the end. Pretty exciting watching this.
no! All right.
Go on, Cirrus. Tap it and go.
Very strenuous. Very, very delicate.
All right, here we go with
and
Oscar again.
balancing climb.
Hop! Oh!
It's almost like a two-tier jump.
Oscar's so nearly got that dino. He just needs to hold it. We saw Henry Booker before finish the climb.
Needs to control that swing. And
Yes!
no.
Oh!
Again, too much
Come on,
of a
buddy.
swing.
Engage that shoulder. Pull it down.
Just under a minute and a half to go. Cirrus is about to have another go on this.
Trying it
Whoa,
backwards.
facing out. Oh, that's exciting. Come on.
Trying to think outside the box. Finding something different.
I like the creative problem solving. 1 minute to go. And she has both of her feet on.
Oh.
That did not quite work.
It looked like it might have though. It was close. She was amused. Come on, Oscar.
Oscar. No.
Oh. Access denied, Oscar Wolfe. Come
We
on,
have
tap the
about
hold.
just over 30 seconds to go. Cirrus is in the wall. Oscar is about to try again. And he doesn't catch it.
He can't have much skin left on that left hand. It's slapping all over the
Oh.
place.
Oh, that's the last climb he has to do today. 10 seconds to go. Cirrus is in the wall. She has her foot
Come on, 10
further
seconds.
up. Come on.
All that's
Oh.
left is everything. Oscar. Oh, come on, Oscar.
Hey!
Oh. Oscar
That was an
Wolfe.
exciting turnaround.
He stuck the dino. We
And
missed it
then
off
near
screen,
enough
but wow, it was
time.
close. All right. Next up, Sarah Tetzlaff. Keen to see how she pulls down on this yellow. And George Sanders on the orange. Here comes George on the orange. Come on, George.
All right, straight at it.
Oh,
Swinging.
Oof.
Doesn't quite get it. Okay.
He was almost trying to campus it.
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
That'd be really cool if you got it. Sarah is on the wall pretty quickly. Great flexibility. Trying to walk her feet up, gets the higher foot. Looking really good. Hey, gets the guest on as well.
Come on, Sarah.
Hey, she gets it. Amazing. And this is the zone hold. She's the first one so far to get this far. And she's on a hands-free rest.
Standing in the corner there. All that's left is everything. Last climb.
She has one more hold to catch with her hands, and that's the top. She doesn't need to rush anywhere.
Oh, George Sanders. Come on,
Campus.
George.
Yeah. And he
controls it.
catches it.
Oh, one arm.
Campuses to the next hold.
Oh, show of strength there. Come on, George. Whoa! Held the zone, foot pop. Let's get back to Sarah. Sarah's going to push it out. Come on, Sarah.
High foot, super strenuous move. But she only has one more hold to catch. Don't let go. Oh, she was close.
2 minutes left.
George looks like he's gearing up for the next attempt.
Both of these climbers super strong.
We have 6 climbers to go, including these guys, until the end of this competition. Until we know who wins the national bouldering competition.
Thank you for keeping an eye on us here on SkysportNext. Always here when you want the best sports.
George is going for an exciting swing, and he catches the hold.
Love the way he catches it and then just one arm up there.
Totally owns the swing. It's so good. To the crimp ladder. 3 pretty horrible holds.
Is he going to bump straight through to the next pinch? Throw the heel? Come on, buddy.
Throws the heel.
Oh, 1 minute left.
Catches the pinch.
All there is left is everything. Come on. Come on. Finish.
Oh, yes. And he matches.
Fantastic.
He gets it. Amazing.
So good. Meanwhile, Sarah Tetzlaff is nearly at the top as well. She's back at the zone. Needs to pull through this last move. This is her last climb of the day.
This is
Come on.
She has to give it everything she's got.
Press it out.
She's
Come on, Sarah.
Really strong on this.
Oh! Cool. Good fall.
Okay. This is time. Next up, we have Abby Gebbert from Bay of Plenty and Tom Walden from Rotorua.
Look at the way that George Sanders just owns this orange. So good. So much control at the top there. Here comes Abby running out. Ready to go.
She knows she's got this.
We haven't seen anyone get to the top of this yellow yet.
Not yet.
Will it be Abby? Awesome corner balance here climbing. We've seen Cyrus take a no hands rest. We've seen Sarah take a no hands rest. It's all about balance. Meanwhile, here comes
Tom.
Tom Walden. Oh, denied.
Good commitment though.
Very good commitment.
Real good swing. Abby.
Not sure what to do here. Tom knows what to do though.
Knows what to do. He's got the commitment. Now he just has to execute. And not quite like that.
I think going up is the right answer. Grabbing
That's
the
the
holds.
one. Well, or sometimes sideways. Okay,
Nice work,
Abby.
Abby. Come on.
Abby is slowly and steadily moving in the right direction. She is one move away from the bonus hold.
Come on,
This
Abby.
is her
Sort those feet
last
out.
climb.
Ooh.
Oh, it slipped off from that big sloper, I think. Tom,
All right, Tom.
got it, Tom.
Sorting those hands out. Oh.
And yeah, he
Nice.
gets it.
He's going to campus. All right, feet on. Good. Like the way he's standing one foot on top of the other one there.
Nice heel. Catches the bonus hold. Good job. Matches, so he gets the points. Amazing.
Up through the pinches now. There goes that tongue again. Come on, Tom. Oh,
And he's off. Abby's back on the wall. That's a really cool looking start. Very balancing.
1 minute 30 to go. Come on, Abby.
You need to keep tension the whole time. 100% tension.
All you've got left is a minute. Minute 15 of climbing, and then you can relax. Give it all, Abby. Come on.
And she also has a no hands rest coming up, but she's not quite there yet. Tom, though. Tom is past the dyno. He knows how to get to the next hold. He has 3
right.
rails to bump through.
1. Come on, Tom.
Come on.
1, 2.
Two.
Come on, Tom. Come on.
He has
Oh,
an
looking
off-road heel
desperate.
hook.
Come on, Tom.
Pinch. 3.
Oh!
And he's off. He's tapping out. Abby is trying. Nice high foot.
Abby's doing great getting her feet up, but can she get through to the bonus? 25
And
seconds. Oh,
she's off.
she's got one more attempt in her. 15 seconds. Come on, Abby.
Oh, she'll have to be fast.
Super fast.
It's not a very
love her optimism.
fast-paced climb. Yeah. She's doing really well on it too.
No, that's
And
time.
that's it.
She's out.
And our lucky last 2 last climbers.
Final climbers for today. And then we will know who is the Climbing New Zealand National Bouldering Championship King and Queen. We have Amanda Speed in front of us right now, and Daniel Krippner just off screen, ready to pull down. Speedy with her reach and flexibility. She got what it takes.
It looks like it could be her kind of a climb.
If she can get her feet up. Boy!
So flexible.
What is she thinking?
And
There
Daniel
goes Krippner.
Krippner.
Is he going to jump?
Is he gonna jump? He wants to jump. He knows he has to jump. He's good at
There we
it
go.
too. Very strong, dynamic climber, and
No,
not
he
quite
just
this
steps
time.
off the wall. He's measuring it up still.
Yes. Speedy.
Come on. Tap it. Other front. Ooh.
No.
You have to have your limbs on the holds before you can start.
Daniel Krippner, and probably still quite not entirely sure how much commitment he needs. Maybe a little bit more than that.
He's not looking enthusiastic.
No.
Oh, Speedy.
Trying
What
the
is this?
Cirrus beta. Trying it backwards.
Well, yep.
It seems to work for her.
She tapped the holds. We're off to a start.
She did.
Now can she
Now
turn
what?
around? Oh.
Now that.
Or just roll off the wall.
Nice gentle roll. Come on, Daniel.
Definitely a coordination dyno here. Daniel's not enjoying it.
Two-step dyno. Really cool.
It's totally not his jam. Daniel's a really good outdoor climber. You don't get many of these moves outside.
It's a very strong and dynamic climber too. And
All right, come on, Speedy.
Come on, Speedy.
Tap and go. We're away.
Into splits.
Can she get it?
She's going for the high left foot from the first go.
All right.
Can she get to the top? Can she get to the bonus hold?
We haven't seen anyone top this one yet. The closest we had was Sir Tetzlaff, who made it to the bonus. No one else has made it to the bonus so far. Bending that elbow backwards. Epic.
And she's
Ooh,
off.
Denied. Come on,
Come on,
Krippner.
Daniel.
Doesn't have the jump in those legs. Isn't pushing through. Come on.
I reckon our competitors are getting pretty tired. It's been a long day for them. They've been going hard all day.
These guys have been on the game since 9 o'clock this morning.
And trying their best and hardest on all the hard routes. Hey, Amanda. Amanda's looking good.
Oh,
She catches the
yes.
next hold.
Second person to make the bonus on the yellow. We saw Sarah here get to rest, no hands rest. We've got 20 seconds left. This is not long. Come on, Speedy.
Come on, you got it. Daniel Krippner just tapped out from the fourth round. And Amanda Speedy is still on the wall. And she's looking so good. Come on, yeah!
On the buzzer.
Oof.
Oh. I hope the judges give her that.
What a timing. What a scent.
That's it. That is the Climbing New Zealand National Boulder Championships done. Now we just need to wait for the official results to find out who won. We've seen amazing climbers today. I hope you've watched the first round and this round. If not, you'll find both rounds available on YouTube on skysportnext.
And thank you so much, our amazing sponsors, Rab, the Mountain People, North Face, and Northern Rocks. Fantastic host of this competition.
We had so many spectators sitting up on top of the wall. Ooh, here's some results.
No.
We can't make the results official just yet.
Not quite. Special thanks to all our amazing setters who were super on it with setting the routes for the qualifiers and then resetting the entire wall for the final championship.
A massive thank you to all of our volunteers today, all of the judges, people supplying the food, Northern Rock staff.
And the spectators who stuck around to support our amazing competitors the entire day.
Definitely a massive thank you to all of the friends and family that have supported all of our competitors today.
What a lovely way to spend your Saturday afternoon. Or Sunday afternoon, Saturday.
And we definitely can't thank enough the folks from The Stream Shop who made all of this viewing possible for you, our people at home. Some of these problems will remain up here on the wall if you want to come into Northern Rocks and try some of these problems in the next few weeks.
And see if you have what it takes to climb one of the hardest boulder problems. Our competitors are visibly excited. They're waiting for the results.
As I look out the window here over the crowd, over the gym, I see people trying to fondle some of the holds. They want to be like George Sanders sending this beautiful orange climb. I see a bunch of young men pulling into the black crack climb, trying to campus their way through.
And the gendals, just campusing. And he's off. Maybe a little bit too excited.
It's been an amazing day here. Thank you all for coming. We've had a massive stacked field with 14 men and 15 women coming from Wellington, Canterbury, Bay of Plenty, Rotorua and Auckland. Speedy here. Look at her. She hit that last hole.
Such a beautiful move.
The only person to send this pink climb in so much control. Tom Walden owning this slab climb. Look at him, happy as, slapping the hold.
Double tapping the hold too, confidently.
That knee bar.
Speedy again. No hands knee bar too. So beautiful.
All
so
of the
strong.
control. Abby Gibbett rolling her elbow over it to make it work.
Looking back to make sure that it's legit. It's definitely legit.
We've seen so many great scenes today. So many awesome falls. So much commitment. Sarah Tetzlaff here, trying to find that control for the off-balance move to hit the last hold.
And totally sending it.
And these are just people. People have been coming to watch the competition, just wanting to try some of these problems, giving it their best. And it's not easy. These competitors made it look hard, and it's harder than they made it look.
Our competitors have been training hard for this. Oh, we have a climber in the chucks. Pulling hard on the first move, using the knee as a hold baiter. Interesting.
I think it's Jasmine Weaver. Jasmine Weaver used to be from the Waikato Climbing Club, climbed super strong, a strong competitor for many years before coming up here to Auckland. And young Oliver Shanks there.
Trying one of the movement's problems.
After watching his sister Izzy pulling on it too.
Almost sent, but not quite.
We really have to thank RAB, the mountain people, for being such amazing supporters of Climbing New Zealand, both the national team and the national competition series. Coming up soon, we have the National League Championships down in Rotorua and the Speed Champs over in Mount Maunganui. These will be coming up in March, so stand by. Tune in to Sky Sport Next for all of your best climbing videos from Auckland, New Zealand. Aotearoa.
And thanks so much to North Face for being a wonderful sponsor. Cannot wait to find out who are the champions of this competition.
The podium's looking empty there.
People trying to finalize the counts of the competition. Only a few minutes to go before we find out.
Question for you watching now. Who do you think should win? Who had the best moves? Who was the most exciting?
Who has what it takes to be the champion?
Was it Isabella Shanks, Amanda Speed, Sarah Tetzlaff, Abby Gibbett, Sarah Stan, or Karisha Baha? Shabahara. For the men, was it Henry Booker, who we saw get to the top of the orange climb? Alex KC, Oscar Wolfe, George Sanders, who also made it to the top of the orange climb, Tom Walden, who we saw get to the top of the slab, or Daniel Krippner. And there's ice blocks here if you'd like one.
These ice blocks do look pretty good. Who is that on the wall?
That would be a climber.
Oh, a climber. That is quite a wild guess, but
So,
nothing wrong with that.
Richard Walden on the left there, father of Tom Walden, president of Climbing New Zealand, the one responsible for making sure all of our climbs go off, our competitions go off without a hitch.
And that his son gets enough training. It's pretty exciting to see people try to do final problems.
Sorry, retraction. That was not Richard Walden. It was John Gibbett, Abby Gibbett's father.
And we have more regular climbers trying final problems. If we thought they were hard, they look even harder now. All the ice blocks. Alright, we have about 5 minutes to go until we find out who is the champion. We will have two champions, a female and a male champion. Sponsors of this championship are Reb, the Mountain People, and the North Face.
If you were watching 5 minutes ago, the key question for you, Amanda Speed, on this yellow climb here, we saw her get to the top. We heard the buzzer go off. You have to hold the last hold in control. Did she get it before the buzzer went off?
Dun, dun, dun. Drum roll. We're going to find out in the next couple of minutes.
She grabbed that last hold right on the buzzer, but did she control it in enough time to call it before the time was out?
She was the only climber who got to the top of that boulder problem.
Here's a couple of our amazing route setters, Tyler Fleury and Wiz Finneran. Super amazing, strong climbers. Wiz has been a 5'10" athlete for quite some time. International climber that came back to New Zealand a few years ago. We're not endorsing juice polishers, but there's some free advertising there for that guy.
.com.au, so if you're ever in Australia and want to polish juice, this is the place to go. In the meantime, this looks like a serious conversation. We have more regular climbers trying to climb final problems.
Some of these problems are so off balance and awkward.
So far, unsurprisingly, or surprisingly, I don't know. No one else has seen.
Massive thanks to our Auckland climbing gyms that make Aucklanders so strong, Northern Rocks and the Extreme Edge, and Vertical Adventures out in West Auckland. We've had some fantastic climbers here today, climbing from all across New Zealand.
And thank you so much for sticking around with us the whole day and watching our competitors and supporting them. I'm sure they really, really appreciate it.
And massive thank you to Northern Rocks for hosting us here and supplying the coffee.
On tap. Coffee is great, just saying.
Coffee is good for everything. Needs to be alert, coffee.
If you want to spill it on your co-commentator buddy, great for that too.
Need to wake up, coffee. You've got the shakes, coffee. Anxiety,
More
coffee
coffee.
can help with that too.
And thanks so much all of our competitors for coming here from all over the country. really great to see such strong climbers from everywhere, even from Canada. And all the different styles and techniques that they use on the same problems.
Some kids flying off the side there on that white climb, exploding into the side of the screen. It's really cool to watch these guys, these young
They're
players.
trying hard.
They are trying hard. Kind of goes to show how hard these competitors were pulling.
I think the answer is very.
These competitors are pulling hard all day, from 9 a.m. this morning. And they've still had enough gas in the tank to pull down on some of these hard problems.
And some of them will have to have enough gas in the tank to walk up that podium. And stand on the first, second, and third places.
Anthony Deeth there. Oof. Just exploding off to the side. Speedy. Oh, she pulled so hard and she's not ready to give up yet.
No, oh, she's trying the boys now.
Came in here, owned all of the problems, and just gonna do the boys' problems too.
Send them all, just because she can. She probably can too.
That white problem was very cool. Big coordination. Dyno, catch the foot, or not. Hit the foot, control the swing, and you're away.
And we're only a couple of minutes away from receiving the results of this championship and finding out who is the champion.
I can see there were quite a few tops, quite a few zones. It's going to be a challenging job for the judges to work out who came first, second, and third.
Oh, here's a replay of George getting to the top, sticking the top move, matching with such control.
Those 510 shoes are super sticky, super awesome.
Definitely the shoes. Yeah.
There's a lot of people chatting, discussing, trying to work out who was our key competitor, who won. Tough call.
And did Amanda's last climb count as a send? She touched the last hole just as the buzzer rang. And we still don't know if it counts.
I'm not willing to make that call. I'm glad I'm not a judge. There's Eddie Folk, the circuit climbing. Henry Booker on the right, Richard Booker on the left, John Gibbett in the middle. Come to announcements.
No. I'll try sort it out so I can.
Next. So if anyone wants to go and look back at what happened today and listen on the commentary that's been going on upstairs, and go to the skysportnext website or YouTube channel, should I say, and you'll be able to review the competition live. A few thanks, a number of people to thank very quickly. Sarah and the Walden Rocks team for hosting. Thank you very much. We can't go without the support of the Sport Climbing Club and the others who've helped to pull it together and provide a number of our volunteers today. Our route setting team, Tyler, Christina, Wiz and James, awesome job, guys. I think as I said earlier, that, you know, these are the real heroes behind the scenes. If we don't have those weeks put together and we don't have competitions. So thanks very much, guys. The CNT organisers, Sabrina, Shane, and Dion, thanks very much, guys. You know, we've got a lot of effort in here. And all our volunteers, judges, also monitors. Look, before we move on to we'll move on to the few spot prizes. So just from our sponsors, and then we'll do Podium. So just a few spot prizes to give away. Red beanie. Isabella Shanks. Wolfe base switcher. Oscar Wolfe. Another red beanie. Jamie Sport. And with some red, black ballers in, so whatever you like to call it. And another one. Walden. Julian David. Tetzlaff. Scott Ferguson. Yeah. Right, thank you. We'll move on to our podiums now.
Alrighty, so Rich is going to present the podiums, and I'm going to read out the winners of the podiums. So we're going to start with the female podium. In third place, from Bay of Plenty, let's hear it for Abby Gibbons. And in second place from Waikato, it's Isabella Shanks. And in first place, and our 2020-21 National Bouldering Champion from Bay of Plenty, let's hear it for Amanda Speed. sure you don't want to say something? All right, thank you. All right, in the open men's category, in third place from Rotorua, let's hear it for Henry Booker. In second place from Wellington, let's hear it for George Sanders. And in first place in your Climbing New Zealand 2020-21 National Bouldering Male Champion, let's hear it from Rotorua for Tom Walden. Well, thanks, Dad. Alright, nice one, guys. Anyone want to say anything? No? Happy ass? Alright.
We've got one last prize draw that we call this our Podium draw. It's a voucher from our primary sponsor, RAB, for a voucher for $250. So the 6 people who are on the podium today go into that draw. So we're going to start by identifying gender. And so it's female, right? And the position on the podium that wins the prize is bronze. Bronze female winner. Okay, thank you. Thanks everyone. We'll pretty much wrap it up. Hey, look, but just a shout out.
All right, thank you all for coming today. It's been an amazing, exciting experience for the 2021 National New Zealand Bouldering Championships. Brought to you by Climbing New Zealand, RAB and the North Face here at Northern Rocks. Thank you for checking us out on Sky Sport Next. To wrap us up, in the women's, in third place we had Abby Gibbett. Second place was Isabella Shanks from the Waikato, and first place all the way from Bay of Plenty was Amanda Speed. For the men, we had Henry Booker in third, George Sanders in second, and Tom Walden in first place. We hope you've enjoyed watching today. Thank you very much for coming along and checking us out. My name is Zane Bray, and I am here with
Rima Cage. Thank you so much for sticking around with us.
Check us out for all of your climbing needs at Climbing New Zealand. We have many competitions this year, and you'll find us also on Sky Sport Next. The next competitions will be in March, which is the National Speed Championships and the National Lead Championships in Tauranga and Rotorua. Take it easy. Haere rā. Bye for now.